Hey everybody, Mushbeard here, back with a new video. I know it's been a long time. Work has been crazy busy, but I've got a new game I've been playing here called Valiant. It just launched globally like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. I just want to go over with this game. It's been a lot of fun. Show you some gameplay and just an introduction, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I do. So let's get started here as soon as it loads. Alright, so this game, I like it because I've been looking for games that are like Final Fantasy Tactics, which we've done Warcraft, which kind of had the combat system, although there was some stuff I wasn't happy with, and then had an update that's a whole different thing here, which I still play sometimes, but not as much. I've been playing this a lot. So there's a lot going on here. It looks like a castle builder, you know, you build all the stuff. Oh, it's going to have an army, but it's not. So it has job classes like Final Fantasy Tactics, but the combat system is different. And it's kind of cool, I think, especially in PvP. I'm really enjoying it. So we're going to go over basic stuff, show you what kind of happens in the game, and then we'll do a PvP match or two here. Alright, so we'll just get started. There's heroes of all kinds going on. You can see there's a ton. There's 5 different base classes in the game. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner they have a color with a symbol. The green one here is the archer class. And you can see if it shows her. There we go. She's a marksman. Then you've got orange here, which is a mystic, which is your mage type class. You've got purple, which is shadow, which is like your rogues. Then you have this pink, this is the acolytes, which are your healers. And then you've got the blue, which is guardian, which is like your tanks. So those are different ones, and they each have different job classes they can be broken down into. We'll start with my rogue, since she's my highest right now. As you can see in the middle of the screen down here, right in the middle, there's a job tree. So I started out as a thief up here. So this is what it was. I was this little thief. And then I was a 3-star, and so when I went to a 4-star, I had to pick between either rogue or kensei. Kensei, I probably butchered that, but and you can get the little 3D models here of the different looks and stuff. But right, so I went rogue, and then from there I can pick either assassin or ninja. And if I had gone the other way, I could have been a samurai or a mage blade, or mage bane, not a mage blade, a mage bane. They each have their different utilities. So we'll go back here, and what you can see down here at the bottom, there is a skill tree, or the skills that show you, and it shows you basically there's an active. So you have a normal attack, you have an active skill, and then you have an aura. So my skill, basically it takes it so that my attack is increased by 11% of my own critical rate for 2 turns after I use this skill. And what it does is basically picks any enemy on the battlefield and swaps places with them. So we would exchange places. I would then become stealthed for 2 turns, so it can't be targeted, although it can be hit with AoE and stuff, and attack and stuff during that time, which has its benefits, especially in PvP. And then I have an aura, which shows you can see by the little highlighted green squares that to the person to my right or on top of me, when you'll see the formation, and directly behind me, whenever I defeat a hero as the rogue, there's a 40% chance to refresh the turn of everyone in the aura. So if I attack with the person behind me and the person on top of me, and then my rogue goes and kills someone, there's a 40% chance that with each of the 3, because I can actually refresh myself, will get another turn. So even though they've already attacked, they could attack again, which has its benefits. So I know that's a little more in depth since we haven't explained it all, but I'm just giving you one character you can see. So everyone has auras, and they have active skills. So let's go into the story mode real quick, and we'll go to a board. So we're collecting stars right now for some gems, and we're going to use, and this is my team right here, you'll be able to see. So I'm using, oh, I don't even have my rogue in this one because I had to do a specific quest that was without it, but alright, let's put her in. I'm running 2 guardians, so 2 tanks, my rogue, an archer, and a mage, because they're the best units I have ruined right now. So I'll take it off auto so we can watch the combat and explain it a little bit here as it loads. Let's see, yeah, that's my lich guy. Alright, so there's 2 parts to the combat here. At the top is little, 3D characters. That's where your animations happen. Shows damage dealt, healing received, aura effects, debuffs, all that kind of stuff. And at the bottom here, where you can see the grid, that is the combat screen. And basically it looks spread out just like the board, but in a 2D version, so you can see everything easier. If you're moving forward, you can, or sideways or backwards, movement is 1 square per unit per turn. And when you've moved, you can see it's basically all of mine are highlighted, so it's my turn. All of my units get 1 turn, then all the enemy, and back and forth and back and forth. For PvE. PvP does not work the same way. But, excuse me. So I would decide. So I can look at their team, and you can see there's 4 orange, they're each orange circles, so they're mystics, so they're mages, they're going to cast, so I have to move up to them. So I move my tanks, I'm going to move my rogue too. As you can see at the top, when I moved my rogue back into place, then I got an aura link, because my aura was now affecting someone else. And I have ranged units, so I'm just going to shoot, and as you can see, when you're shooting, the front line that you can attack, full damage, but anyone behind them, 75% damage. And then it goes even further. If there's a third row, they'd be 54% damage. So I encourage you to shoot right in front. Boom. And then my mage will just do a normal attack. It has kind of an AoE, but that does a lot less to the... does a lot more to the target than everyone else around them. Alright, so we did that. And we can attack with the mage again. And then what we're going to guarantee here is the rogue's going to attack. As you can see, I'm just dragging. I'm holding on the profile and dragging where I want to attack. As you can see, back and forth, or I can drag forward to move. I can drag onto one of my other characters to swap places with them next to me. But the rogue kind of dashes around it and hits a bunch of people. So you're going to see her fly around if you watch the top as I attack. Killed 2 units. As you can see now, my rogue, see how my mage down here is dark because he's already used his turn. My rogue is highlighted again because the aura activated and he gets another turn, or she gets another turn. Granted, no one's in melee range, so I can't actually do anything but move forward, but it still allowed me to kill people and move forward. And then I would shoot with my archer. And what we're going to do here, attack with the rogue again. And that's wave 1. So then we'll go on to wave 2 here. I didn't even look what the special, I didn't even look what the win condition was, but alright. As you can see, looking at them, they have 3 mages and a healer, so they're going to be, I'm going to need to get up there again. So I'm going to shoot. Shoot. There's these skills, so if you look down here on the combat screen, like my rogue and one of my guardians and my archer, I'll have a green check. The mage has a red with a 1, same with the other guardian, the little skeleton guy, or the big skeleton guy. That is the countdown to their active skill. Check mark means it's ready. The other one, red, means 1 more turn, and then it will be ready. So it counts down. I think the highest starts at like 5 for my team. I think some go up to 7, but so we'll show different skills here. So we'll do the archer. She has one. If you hover over it, you just click on her, and then her active skill appears. So like if I click on mage, it's not ready. Click on archer, it is ready. I click on it, and it shows you, and it tells you what it does. Deals magic damage equal to 175% of your attack, and it roots them for 2 turns, so they can't move. They're not going to move anyway, but it will attack someone. So then I've got level 30. Boom, 4K. That one's dead. Alright, so then we'll do the same here. Ready, provoking strike, basically equal to my defense. It taunts them in PvE, and arena doesn't do anything, but provoking strike. With a taunt. And we'll show you the rogues one, even though I'd be better off just killing. Here, and we can swap places. So then we'll swap with the guy in the back, fade into the shadows. Whoop, and we switch places. And I'm stealthed. And then it's my turn to attack. Like so. And then, so we'll do this one, which basically burns the ground and does burn damage over time. Oops, click on it, do this here, and you can target anyone with your special skills for no damage reduction decrease there. So like, if I'd attack with a normal skill in the back, it'd do less damage. The specials are not that way. Alright, and then we'll use his, which is a grab, and you can pull them to the tile in front of me. So if they weren't close enough to hit, I can pull them down. Of course, I killed them. I did enough damage to kill them, so I didn't have to worry about that, but we'll go ahead and finish it off. And that's the basic combat of it. You can do it on auto. And there's win conditions for certain boards, like don't use your skills or only use 3 heroes. stuff like that. That was clear in 10 turns or less, which wasn't a problem. And you have to do the trials one at a time. So you do the 1-star trial, and then once you complete it, you can do the 2-star trial to get those extra gem rewards, which are how you summon. So then we go, and then of course in your town, we've got a whole bunch of buildings. Something's ready. As you can see, there's this big guide quest. I'm almost done. I have 2 quests left. The next one is to promote a hero to 5-star, which we'll show you how to do that in a second here. But we'll go over the town. You can see the little purple orbs here. This is your arena. I have 5 of 5 orbs right now, so I can do those. I've got some buildings under construction. I've got a quarry I'm collecting from. And basically you upgrade these so that I can get more stuff. It's a 3-hour build, but after that I'll collect more ore for building materials. I use that ore to go over here to my armor smith and craft armors, which I still need to collect more of these other materials for, but it's level 10. There's a building going up. That's my gold mine. It's being upgraded. That's a Tower of Chaos. There's back here we have Raid Dungeon, which I've already done mine for the day, so I can't do them. But raids, once your guild reaches level 5. This is my town hall, which controls, it has expeditions I can send people on. Ooh, like this one, so I can get more ore, so I would send 3 people. And there's a matching bonus if I match certain elements. Rogue, or shadow, I should say. Right there, 90% chance. They come back with whatever the reward shows on the right here. I don't need those other ones. Lots of things in guild back here. I've already done my guild quest for the day. And now we're upgrading over here, which is a marketplace. Lots of other stuff that you get up. Here's where I collect stuff. So you can see I have a whole bunch of gems I can collect from doing trials earlier. 27 more gems. Alright. So then let's go, whoops, not look at arena yet. Let's look at the heroes and I'll show you. So if we go back to the rogue, and we want to level up. So if it shows you, if I click down on the assassin here, it'll show you right there, there's an item required that needs 50 that I have 25 of. These are for your job classes. So you get these, it's a rogue relic for ninja or assassin. You can find more. And it'll tell you, yeah, go here. And it'll take you to what's called a job quest. Click on the job quest, and it tells you, you can verify that it's dropping the right relic, because there's one for the mage bane and the samurai, and I don't want those. But you basically do this, and every time you do it, you get one of these. And then you gotta collect up to 50 of them. However, you have job keys to do this stuff. And you only get 7 per day. So every day, you can refill for 25 gems, you can get 5 more. And then it goes up at 25 gems every time after that. So then it's 50 for 5 more. So I usually refill once per day to get 12 keys per day. But every time you do this, you collect one of those until you've got them all. And your job keys, as long as you have job keys, you can see at the bottom here, 0 out of 7 job keys. And 3 hours and 7 minutes is when it resets. And then I'll get some more. But right now, nothing. Oops. And that's how you upgrade. So then, originally it's collect 20 of the normal ones to get up here, and then it's 50 of the specialized ones to go to 5-star. So that's a very basic overview here. But we're gonna do PvP, and then we'll probably do a summon. So I am in silver something right now. Where am I at? Silver 3 right now. And if you look at rankings, see, I'm right here. I started. There's a point below here. It says save point. So save points are whenever you get that far in a week. You can see at the top here, your rank resets weekly to your last save point. So you keep climbing and climbing and climbing. And I started. My last save point was in Silver 2 last week, which is where I ended. So then I was up in Silver 3, and then my save point was in Silver 2. I didn't make it to Gold. But we'll go show you here. And it tells you in the bottom right is the party you're using, party number 5. You could edit that, but that's my PvP team. So, and then it will give you a screen. On the bottom shows me, my ranking, the units I'm using. And then up top it shows theirs. So you can see they've got 1 healer, 1 mystic, 2 shadows, and a tank. If I didn't like what I was seeing, I could spend 1 more arena point to repick who I'm fighting. I don't know if you can do that indefinitely. I've never repicked because right now I just fight, and if I go up and down, whatever, you still get like their arena coins. For fighting, you get less, obviously, if you lose, but So this is a very interesting system for PvP. I get to go second. However, it's not one full team and the other full team like PvE. It alternates one person. So you have to choose which one you want to go. But in the middle here, on the bottom, you can see there's 3 tiles. On the top, you can see them too. There's a purple one in the middle and 2 blue ones on the side. The blue ones are worth 3 points apiece. The purple one is worth 4 points. And basically, it's the first team to 100 points. So you get points by stepping on tiles. You can also get points by killing enemies, which is worth a lot more points. However, just killing enemies may not be good, because if it takes you too long and they're collecting points from tiles, you may lose anyway. So there are teams that, like stall teams, that just get on the tiles and hold it and heal up and tank out the 100 points. There's some kill teams that are just trying to kill you fast enough that you can't catch up because you don't have enough heroes. Mine is kind of in the middle. But when you're on a tile, you have a defense down debuff, so you take more damage. So you have to be careful. So as you can see, they had 3 frontliners just like me. They took the middle tile. Now I have to decide here. So I get to move one of my people probably to the tile to try and equal act. I did start with a 5-point lead, because I went second. So it was 5-0. Now it's 6-1. They have a guardian and a shadow. So the shadow is probably easier to kill. So I'm going to move my guardian to block their guardian, because once he gets on there, he's probably not coming off. And then I have a choice to make. I'm going to start attacking. I want to attack with my archer over here, because I want that tile. And my mage isn't going to do a whole lot. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my rogue special ability, which is to swap places. And I'm going to swap places with that other shadow right there. So now that's my tile. So whoop, that's mine now. And what I'm going to do here is actually grab him and bring him down. Oh, because he's with me. I guess it didn't work. Oof. They're butchering me. Alright, so what do I want to attack with? I'm going to special attack with my hunter right in front of her to the rogue and try to debuff him really well. And then I'm going to attack with my shadow on their shadow. See, I bounced around. I didn't quite kill her. Oh, they dropped my mage and put my hunter, or my marksman, really low. So I'm going to do my attack on their shadow. You can see it's 68 to 62. So it's pretty fast pace. And we're just kind of fighting back and forth. I'm going to move up here to block. Oh, so now it's 82 to 75 because they just killed another person. Oh, no, I should have stayed. That was dumb of me, but do I do it or do I attack? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swap places with the middle unit. Oops. So I can get the 4 points instead of the 3. So I'm gaining an extra point. Of course, they just won because they chained a bunch of attacks and killed my tank that was up top, so I lost. So let's do another one here. This is kind of the rank where I kind of top out anyway, so these matches are difficult for me. So, and after this we'll do a summon, and hopefully this will be a good introduction video for everyone. But I really enjoy the PvP. I think it's a lot of fun. It's fast paced. There's some strategy. This team works best for me, but it's not the same for everyone. Some people use high damage ranged units that have auras that trigger effects, which we can go over in a different video, but I'm first. So normally I would block the middle, but I don't want my rogue to get hit first. So I'm going to take the 2 corners. And I'm going to use the swap tactic again after that. Over here. Shadow, we're going to swap. And swap you out, and we're going to take all 3. Alright, now we're going to use his before he dies. And put burn on the ground over there. Like I said, she's going to die. Oh, my archer's stunned, so now I got to attack. I'm going to attack this way. Because their squishy units are back there. Oh, yeah, and see their warrior just leaped right on my face and killed my archer. So we're going to do this and provoke and kill their shadow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, I hope this is enough damage to kill their mystic back here. Not quite. Oh. But as you see, by standing on 3 tiles, I accumulated 100 points while I was killing So 12 points. Get some stuff. It goes pretty fast. It's hard for me to like explain this all and keep track of the points going on, and I'm trying to do my best to explain it, but I really enjoy the PvP. It's really fun to me. It's unique, stuff like that. But let's go ahead and make sure we've got enough space. I do not have enough space. I can get rid of some 1-stars. Oops, someone's staying there. So I want to power up somebody. Who's most likely? Who needs powered up? You're going to need. Alright, so we're going to train my Lancer, who doesn't really have a lot of stuff on yet, but. And really for 4-star units, I should be using 2-star units, but I don't have any around. So. Oh, I did have a couple. We'll fuse them. This doesn't level her up, this increases her training, so every percentage is 1% increased in total stats. So you can go up to 10%. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want my 3-stars in there. So, should be above 50% here, so it should have, total stats increased by 5% right now. So here we go. Alright, so now we've got enough to summon. I need more space, but it's 400. I was gonna save my stuff, but I'll do it. I'll do it here. So we get a guaranteed 4-star hero, and then a whole bunch of probably other fodder. But here we go. Oh, there's a blue one, so that's a good sign. But a whole bunch of green, great. However, green can be good because your 5-star capable heroes start as 3-star. That's an Elva. I have plenty of her. Plenty of her. Looking for a good one. Alright, so you can see Aaron the Archer. He has a 4-star that he can evolve into, which is where he could go from Archer to Marksman or Hunter. But I already have a 4-star Aaron, so Claude Acolyte only goes to 4-star. He's new. I want one that goes to 5-star. Rare Endor, seen a million of him. There we go. There, a legendary. Luther, the Acolyte. Although I already have 2 5-star Acolytes. Or 2 5-star potential Acolytes. I have a lot of Guardians and Acolytes, but I'll take it. I got one. So, legendary. Oh, there we go. Drake. Yes, a legendary warrior. That's my first legendary warrior. Yes. Yes, yes. All right. Yeah. I haven't even looked into him yet because I hadn't pulled. Oh, great. I just boosted a warrior too. Super rare. Arya. Zealots. Don't need her, but. And then we're going to. This one's guaranteed to be 4-star or higher. Blue, I think, is 4-star, but come on. Winry Hunter. I have her 3-star version. 2 of her 3-star versions. All I pull are. I don't have any legendary hunters yet, but that's alright. I got a legendary warrior. I got the Acolyte too, which can come in handy. So that was probably the best summon session I've had so far. And then you get these Valentias, which can be used to exchange for other things. Like, as you can see, I completed some quests. Give me a couple energy, some healing potions, armor upgrades, stuff like that. I can use like the shop. Valentia over here. So if I have 15, which I have 16, I can actually use a 3-star hero selector. Ooh. Because that lets me, I might do that right now. Because then you get to choose Faye, Victoria, Vincent. Supposedly Vincent is really good. Teresa, there's Sabella. I think I'm going to choose Sabella because that's my... She goes into Gunslinger, which is supposed to be really good. Nadia is the current one. She's an elf. She's during the current event. So I'm going to use this. Alright. So I am going to end up with a legendary hunter. Oh, man. So this was great for me. Alright. I got some stuff to work on. Claim. Oh, man. Rogues are really good, though, but... No, don't pick him. Kai's supposed to be really good. They're kind of cool, but Sabella, I think you're going to be it. Not sharpshooter, gunslinger is what they say. Royal Huntsmans are good too, so are Grand Rangers, but she's who I want, yeah. Alright, Sabella. We're claiming you. I didn't have one yet. Woohoo! Alright, I got a bunch of stuff to work on now. Leveling up, gearing, I can rearrange my gear. Alright, well, this concludes the introduction video. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. This has been Valiant Force, and it's a new game I've been playing a lot of, so I've been really enjoying it. But thanks for watching, everybody. This is Mushbeard. I am out.